The next option is transportable tablespaces with incremental backup on top. The concept is we have a source database running on a lower version, and we want to migrate that into a pluggable database running on a higher version. In this example, it's 19C. In our source database, we have the system tablespace and the data tablespace. In a real situation, you would have much more tablespaces, but for simplicity, we just have two in this example. System is your system tablespace, and data, this is where the user data is stored. In your PDB, you only have the system tablespace because it's an empty PDB. There is no user data there yet. First, we create a level 0 image file backup, and we restore it into our PDB, and at the same time, if necessary, we convert it into the right endian format. This you only need if you go cross-platform, cross-endianness. Then you can do level 1 incrementals and put on top of that. And you can do as many as you like. For each individual level 1 that you perform, you will reduce the downtime needed at the very end to synchronize and get all the latest changes into your target PDB. So in a real situation, you would run this on a regular basis. Now we are ready to perform the actual migration, and we will start by setting the data tablespace read-only in your source database. Then we can perform the very last level 1 incremental backup and take the very last changes from the source database and put them into our target PDB. Then we can use data pump and full transportable export import to first do a tablespace plugin where we register the data tablespace in our new PDB. And then we can do the metadata transfer from the source database to the target database. So we get information about triggers, grants, indexes, users, and so forth. But the metadata import is really fast because we don't have to transfer the data. We don't have to recreate the indexes. They are there in the tablespace already. So it's just a metadata transfer. It's normally fairly fast. If this is something for you, you should visit this Moz node to get much more information and detailed instructions on how to use this approach. Also, we have blog posts and even YouTube videos that gives you a bird's eye perspective and even step-by-step instructions on how to use this approach. We have other options with transportable tablespaces, but today we'll focus only on the ones that use incremental backup on top. The fallback option for this approach is really good because we preserve the original database. If something goes south during the migration, you can just restart the source database, put the tablespace back in read-write mode, and you're good to go. It's a fast approach because the downtime we need is just the time it takes to perform the last level 1 incremental, apply it on the target, and transfer the metadata. And one of the really good features about this is that you can go platform cross-endian format and even from a lower version into a higher version.